Last week, I'd shared a chapter of my own life with you. A young Jaspreet, new to a big city, sitting at the back of a classroom, wondering where she had disappeared. If you recollect, I also said she found herself on a playground. Interestingly, many of you wrote to me saying, I have been that girl or that boy, in a different city, a different room, but the same feeling. What I did not tell you is what was happening away from that playground in a classroom, in a moment so small that nobody would have noticed it, nobody except her. This was the time when I was in 5th standard. A new dance teacher had joined our school, Mrs. Sharma. For us girls, this was a big deal. Finally, we had a dance teacher, and I loved dancing. So when we were told that the school function would have a dance performance, I was genuinely thrilled. I still remember the dance was dedicated to Ma Saraswati. The most beautiful girl in our class was chosen as the lead dancer. She was extremely fair and pretty, the kind of girl everybody notices first. I still remember her name, Rashmi. Another tall girl, Neelam, who had long hair, was chosen to be Ma Saraswati. 6 girls were placed on one side and 6 on the other side. And me? I was standing at the end of the line, last among the 6. Before I go further, I want to ask you something. Have you ever been the person standing at the end of the line? Not because you put yourself there, but because someone else decided that is where you belong. I can say with confidence, most people have, and most people have never told anyone because some moments pass, but the feeling they leave behind stays forever. Now let's go back to the dance practice. Everyone was trying sincerely, but the lead dancer was struggling. She could not synchronize. Somehow the steps were not coming naturally to her. Mrs. Sharma was getting tense because the school function was getting closer every day. I saw my friends practicing what they were given, and I think I was practicing what I wanted to be. Every day I would go home and practice the dance steps meant for the lead dancer. Not because someone asked me to do. I love dancing and hence I enjoyed every bit of it. Now, this part is interesting. You must listen. Rashmi, our beautiful lead dancer, was unwell one day and did not come to school. It was an ordinary Tuesday. Mrs. Sharma carried on the rehearsal without her. We all were practicing dancing, and while I was dancing, inside me were 2 voices. One said, "Not today, Jaspreet." The other said, "There will not be a better day than this one." I chose the second voice before I could talk myself out of it. And for the first time, Jaspreet did not stay at the end of the line. "Ma'am, can I stand in the center today? The other girls have someone to practice around." The whole room was watching. Mrs. Sharma took a long pause and said, "Okay, come." 10 steps. That is all it was. The music began and I danced with all my other friends. I simply could not stop. When the dance ended, the song stopped. Mrs. Sharma walked towards me and asked, "How do you know all these steps, Jaspreet?" I told her, "Ma'am, I go home every day and practice them." She looked at me for a moment, the kind of look that tells you something has just been decided. And then, as she walked towards the door, she said, "You are the lead dancer now. I have some other plans for Rashmi." And here is one thing I want you to carry with you from this story. The dancing was not the work. The dancing was just the evidence of the work. The real work had happened long before, in the silence of my bedroom, every evening with no audience and no promise that it would even matter. Most people wait for the opportunity before they begin preparing. They think, when the moment comes, I'll be ready. But that is not how readiness works. You cannot build it in a moment. You can only reveal what you have already been. The girl who walked to the center that day did not become ready when Mrs. Sharma said, "Come." She was already ready. She had been ready for weeks. The only thing that changed was that someone finally saw it. And that is what I want you to understand about stature. Stature is not built on a stage. It is not built in a meeting room. It is not built in the moment someone finally notices you. It is built in the quiet, in the private, in doing of things that nobody asked you to do and nobody is watching you do. It is built in the decision you make alone, without applause, without any guarantee of it will pay off. Let me also share what I have seen after 25 years of working with professionals across every level and every industry. The people who eventually walk into a room and change it, they are almost never the loudest or the most visible. They are the ones who spend the longest times preparing in private. Before I go, I want to leave you with one question. What are you practicing right now that nobody knows about? Because somewhere in your life there's a center spot that belongs to you. You may not be standing in it yet, but if you are doing the work quietly, honestly, consistently, you're already there than you think. This is all this podcast will ever ask of you, not to be perfect, just to keep going. I'm Jaspreet Kaur. This is Stature Beyond the Title. Stature is what walks into the room before you speak and what stays long after you leave. A new episode arrives every week. Subscribe so you never miss one. And if this episode moved something in you, share it with one person who needs to hear it, because the best thing about finding your way is making sure someone else finds theirs a little sooner. I'll see you next week.